Hey everyone, I'm your name and welcome to my channel. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of evolutionary biology to explore a topic that might make you question everything you thought you knew about the human body. As evolutionary scientists, we often celebrate the remarkable adaptations of the human body, marveling at its complexity and resilience. But let's face it, folks, our evolutionary journey has also left behind some, shall we say, inefficiencies. Design flaws, if you will. Yes, you heard that right. The human body, despite its wonders, isn't perfect. Many of these mistakes are remnants of our ancestors' evolutionary paths, reflecting compromises made over millions of years to adapt to different environments, diets, and lifestyles. Back then, these adaptations were essential for survival, but in today's world, they can be sources of discomfort, illness, and vulnerability in modern humans. So, buckle up as we explore some of the most glaring evolutionary flaws in the human body. From our aching backs to our troublesome wisdom teeth, we'll uncover the fascinating history behind these imperfections and examine how they continue to impact our lives today. Trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll never look at your body the same way again. Let's start with a pain point many of us know all too well: the human spine. Our distant ancestors, those four-legged creatures roaming the planet millions of years ago, had it relatively easy. Their spines were horizontally aligned, perfectly designed for efficient load-bearing and movement on all fours. But then came the evolutionary shift to bipedalism, walking upright on two legs, and bam, our spines had to adapt. Imagine having to re-engineer a suspension bridge designed for horizontal forces to withstand vertical compression. That's essentially what happened to our spines. To accommodate this radical change in posture, our spines developed an S-shaped curve. Now, this curve is essential for maintaining balance and walking upright, but it comes at a price. The S-shape puts uneven pressure on our vertebrae, leading to a higher risk of back pain, herniated discs, and poor load distribution. Think about it. We're essentially stacking our entire upper body weight on a vertical column that wasn't initially designed for that kind of stress. It's no wonder back pain is one of the most common medical complaints today. It's a constant reminder of the compromises evolution made as we transitioned from tree-swinging primates to upright humans. Next up, we have a body part that's often seen as the poster child for evolutionary leftovers, the appendix. This small, finger-shaped pouch located where the small and large intestines meet might seem utterly useless, and for the most part it is, but it wasn't always this way. Millions of years ago, our ancestors had a more herbivorous diet, rich in cellulose, a tough plant fiber that's hard to digest. The appendix back then played a crucial role in breaking down this cellulose, acting as a fermentation chamber for beneficial bacteria. But as our diets shifted towards softer, easier to digest foods, the appendix's role diminished. Today, the appendix is like that old, dusty typewriter in your attic. It might have been essential once, but now it just sits there, taking up space and potentially causing trouble. And trouble it can cause. If the appendix becomes inflamed or infected, it can lead to appendicitis, a painful and potentially life-threatening condition requiring immediate surgery. Let's talk teeth, specifically those pesky wisdom teeth that seem to cause so much grief. Our ancestors, with their rugged, primal diets of tough meats, roots, and uncooked vegetables, needed robust chewing power. And that meant having larger jaws to accommodate more teeth, including those wisdom teeth way in the back. But as humans evolved, our diets changed. We discovered fire, learned to cook, and started consuming softer, more processed foods. Over time, our jaws gradually became smaller, yet those wisdom teeth remained stubbornly programmed into our DNA. And here's the problem. With less space in our mouths, those third molars often struggle to erupt properly. This can lead to a whole host of dental disasters, from impacted wisdom teeth, ouch, to infection, crowding, and misalignment of other teeth. It's a testament to the fact that evolution doesn't always get it right the first time and sometimes leaves us dealing with the consequences. Our eyes, those windows to the world, are often hailed as marvels of nature, and they are for the most part. But even our remarkable eyes aren't without their flaws. One glaring imperfection lies in the very design of our retinas. You see, the photoreceptor cells in our retinas, the ones responsible for detecting light and sending signals to the brain, are wired backward. Yes, backward. The nerves and blood vessels that connect these cells face the light source, while the light-sensitive parts are tucked away behind them. This arrangement forces light to navigate a maze of obstacles before it can even reach the photoreceptor cells. But it gets even weirder. This backward wiring creates a blind spot in each eye where the optic nerve, the bundle of nerve fibers carrying visual information to the brain, exits the retina. Now our brains are pretty good at filling in this blind spot, using information from the surrounding area. But it's still a design quirk that wouldn't exist if our eyes were engineered from scratch. From our aching backs and troublesome appendixes to our crowded mouths and blind spots, the human body is a living, breathing testament to the often messy process of evolution. These imperfections aren't flaws in the traditional sense. They're reminders of the incredible journey our species has taken over millions of years. Each quirk, each less-than-ideal adaptation tells the story of adaptation, compromise, and survival. These flaws offer a glimpse into our evolutionary history, connecting us to our distant ancestors and highlighting the incredible power of natural selection to shape life on Earth. So the next time you experience a bout of back pain or need your wisdom teeth removed, take a moment to appreciate the evolutionary forces that led to these quirks. Our bodies, in all their imperfect glory, are a testament to the ongoing saga of life on Earth. As we've seen, the human body is a tapestry woven from countless threads of evolutionary history. Some threads are strong and vibrant, while others are a bit frayed and faded, but it's the combination of all these threads that makes us who we are. Understanding these evolutionary flaws not only gives us insight into our past, but it also helps us address the health challenges we face today. By recognizing the evolutionary roots of back pain, appendicitis, impacted wisdom teeth, and even our eyes' blind spot, we can develop better treatments, prevention strategies, and perhaps even find ways to mitigate these imperfections in future generations. So, stay curious, my friends, and keep exploring the fascinating journey of human evolution. Because the more we learn about where we came from, the better equipped we'll be to navigate the future of our species, flaws, and all